Hi, so I'm gonna do a little review for chapter 9, and I have three problems right here. We're gonna review. So the first one is a multiplication rule type of lesson first, and so we're gonna read it. And so it says the bank has a security vault that has a 8-digit passcode. If someone wanted to guess the passcode, and if we assume the passcode uses all 8 numbers exactly once, how many 8-digit passcodes does the thief have to try? So, with that, we're going to start off with 8 amount of times someone can, or the thief can press. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because it says right here, 8-digit codes. And that's the amount of numbers that every single time the thief would have to press to get into the vault. So we're going to multiply all these slots right here first because we're just trying to see or I guess the total amount of codes that he would have to attempt in order to actually unlock the vault and see which code works. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So perfect. So 8, and the keypad would have 1 through 9, and then also 0. So technically that's 10 numbers. Since there's 10 numbers, we would just put 10 first, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. The reason why I put 10 to 3 is because every single time I press a number, let's say on a keypad, there's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Every single time I press 1, I can't press it anymore, and then every single time I press 2, I can't press that anymore, so on and so forth. And that's why the numbers go down like that. So after that, you would multiply it. I have a calculator right here in front of me. And so you'll get a number of this fat number right here. And yeah, this would be the total amount of codes he would have to try. And out of one of them, he would get it. So that's the first problem. And so the second problem is a combination rule. So it says you just got a free ticket to the movies. You can bring 4 friends, but 6 friends want to come along. How many different friend groups could you take with you? And so with that, you would first start with a formula, which would be this right here. Write it out for you. And so the n is sort of like, I guess the total, and then the r is just the leftover. I guess like for this problem, it's like 4 friends. You can only bring 4 friends, and then you have 6 would be the n. And so n would be 6, and then r would be, let's see, 4. So next you would do, you just plug in these into the formula, which would be n, so it'd be 6, and then r, 4, and then it'd be 6 minus 4. So then you would get 6, 4, and that would be 2. So in order to put this in the calculator, you sort of just have to you can write it out. It would be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over, and 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 is 2. And it would be 2 times 1. Put this in parentheses so it would be easier. So the top is going to be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So it would be 720 divided by, then be 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and then it'd be 24 and times, is that 2 times 2, 48. So I'm just going to drag this over here. So it'd be 720 over 48. So then it would be 720 divided by 48, and then that would be 15. So we have 15 different groups you could take, I guess, with this problem. And yeah, that's how many different groups of friends you could take. 15. I'm just going to erase all this now. A lot to erase. A lot. Oh, jeez. Bigger size. Get most of it out. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So most of it is out. Just gonna try to go back to the problem. So the next problem is, it says count the number of distinct 10-letter words that can be formed using the letter in Yellowwood. So, you know, we have this word, and we're just gonna see, oh, how many letters repeat itself. So it would be L, W, O. And the E's not there. Okay. So I'm just gonna write it out real quick. Brushes, pen. Okay. So we're gonna write Yellowwood. Oh, it's too small. Okay. Disregard that. So I'm gonna write Yellowwood. Yellowwood. So, with this one, we would count, like I said, we would count the letters that we have. So we have W, O, another O, and then L. So I'm just gonna write on the right. We have what? 1, 2. So we have 2 L's, 3 O's, and then was it 3 O's, and then 2 W's. Okay, so with these right here, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna write the total amount of repeated letters I have on the top. So that would be 5 and then 7. So we're gonna add all this up and then just bring it over here. So it would be 7 permutation over and then you would do 2, 2, 3, and 2. And then I'll just write it out for you. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and then over be 2 times 1, 3 times 2 times 1, and that would be another 2 times 1. So like the other problems, you just sort of have to like plug it in again. The calculator, and then you would get over here. I'm just gonna go over here again. Sorry for the sloppy work. A little hard with the computer. We have 5,040, and then we 2, and then 6, and then 2. And yeah, I would just, I guess, multiply again. So it'd be 540. And then what's it? 2 times 6 times 2, 24. And then you would then divide it finally. And it would be 210. So that is the amount of I guess distinct letter words you can form using the word Yellowwood. I mean, no problem, you can just leave it like that, but you could multiply it out like that and such and show the work, and that's what I did here. So yeah, that is the project. Thank you so much, Mr. Heaney, Miss G. Hope you liked the video. not the best, in terms of, paint. But yeah, thank you.